Hey guys, how's it going? This is Natinator, and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. We're carrying on right from last time. I even have the cursor in the exact same place. We're gonna find out what Yuka's doing in this bathroom, and I want to know what the hell this is, so let's do it. There's a loose piece of wood on the ground here. Hell yeah, take it. This might be useful for something. Acquired piece of wood. Doesn't it look like something I can stabby with? I wonder if I can get in the stalls. I tried pulling on one of the wooden stall doors. Is anybody in here? I listened carefully for any hint of a response, even going as far as to hold my breath. I guess if somebody did respond it would be pretty scary. But there wasn't a single sound to be heard. The entire room was dead silent. The walls were made from packed dirt after all. There was a lot of moisture in the air. Effectively, this whole place was naturally soundproofed. This is perfect. There's nobody else around. Ah! I backed away from the stall slightly and almost tripped over a fairly sizable crack in the ground, about 5 centimeters wide and 1 centimeter thick. This might be a good spot to hide them. Finally, I was able to get out of these waterlogged panties. Despite being alone, I still crouched down and removed them as discreetly as I could. I then stuffed them tightly into the crack I discovered. The hole's not big enough. Some of it's still sticking out. If only there were a little more space. What do I do now? I know! I can use this piece of wood to dig in there and make it bigger. Used piece of wood. I'm so glad Big Brother didn't have to see me doing this. Please don't let anybody find me until I'm done. Especially not Big Brother. Not that Big Brother would be likely to wander into a girl's bathroom. But it was possible given the circumstances. So just to be safe, I figured that it couldn't hurt to pray that it didn't happen. Maybe I should stuff them down even farther. It'd be embarrassing if anyone were to find these after all. Okay. My underwear was now totally buried and out of sight. There's no way anyone would come across it, even if they didn't know it was there. Satisfied, I stood up. It's so drafty now. But it's still a lot better than wearing wet panties. It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I wonder if this place will be okay. It seems even older than the school building. I peeked my head out from the bathroom and looked around. Nobody's out there, right? Big Brother! Big Brother! My voice echoed a lot louder than I was expecting. It actually surprised me, considering the wet dirt walls. I didn't think sound would travel that far. I'm scared. If any of Big Brother's friends are nearby, please. I really want to wash my hands. I began walking through the hall once again, this time a bit slower and more unevenly due to exhaustion. Alright. Maybe we should check out the boys' room. The door is sealed firmly shut. There's no way to open it. Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna argue with that. Actually, before I continue, I think I'm gonna do a quick save. So... boop! Save complete. Alright, let's carry on. Let's check out the death room. Hell, why not? Why wouldn't you want to check out the death room? It's a wonderful place. Oh, we can actually go in. Holy shit, there's a person over there. It's really dark in here. Ooh, I want to look at the person. There are thoroughly decomposed remains on the table here, based on general appearance of what's left of the deceased oh my god. And what's left of the deceased's clothing, they appear to belong to a very young girl. Huh. Her name tag is still affixed to her chest. Great Harbor Elementary School, Mako Sakurai. Cool name. Cool name indeed. Anything else to look at here? Ooh, more bones. Cool. It's a set of skeletal remains. There doesn't seem to be any way to determine gender from clothing or build alone. But there is a student ID name tag nearby, bearing a traditionally feminine name. Komashiro Trade School, Sakura Motoi. Motoi, probably. There's a cabinet here that looks big enough to fit a whole person inside. Might make a good hiding spot. If anyone comes, maybe I should close myself inside here. But if anyone did come, it would be really scary. So maybe I should just get out of this room while I can. Oh no. The door to the room suddenly slammed shut, and the inside of it was missing its doorknob, rendering it unopenable. It seems I've been locked in. What do I do now? Is there anything in here I can use in place of a doorknob? Oh, I just shouldn't have come in here in the first damn place. Something on the table. There's a fairly large stone sitting on the heavy wooden table. Take it? Yeah, why not? Can't hurt. If I bang this against the door with all my might, maybe I can bust it open. That is, very wishful thinking, but let's do it. Here we go. No good. It didn't even budge. Roar! Oh no. I think he noticed me because of all the noise I'm making. I need to find a way out of here quickly. I quietly and gently return the stones to its original spot. Oh boy. Well, I guess it's just like the choices that I do normally. Either hide in the closet or hide under the table. I'm gonna go with the closet, screw it, let's do it. There's a key inside the cabinet, take it? What? Hell yes! I wonder if I can use this key to get out. I should at least give it a try. Guess a key doesn't do me much good without a doorknob. I quietly return the key to its spot inside the cabinet. Ugh! Ugh! What's going on? Am I fainting? It hurts. Big brother, it hurts. I couldn't move any part of my body. I'd just fallen completely limp, and my vision had gone black. I felt like I was being swallowed up by the darkness, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. It was seeping into every part of me. Big brother, help. Well, that was a strange wrong end. I didn't even get beaten to a pulp by the man again. Wrong end number 3. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys back before I entered the death room and got deathed. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. We're back. No more death room for us. Let's try going to the body pool. It's like the only other room we can really go into. Maybe I'll check the other hallways after I check out that room. Ah, cool, we can even go in. Great. The door to this particular room was shuddering ever so slightly, as if there were a breeze blowing against it gently from inside. I think I can open this. Slowly and hesitantly, I put both hands on the doorknob and started to turn. I guess I can go in. Alright, let's see what's in here. I hope it connects to an exit somewhere. It smells awful. As soon as the door opened even a crack, a powerful, horrible stench slammed into my face and twisted around my nasal cavities like a jet of water. This is the smell of something rotting. I was instantly feeling nauseous and lightheaded, as if I was suddenly deprived of oxygen. I can't do this. I need to get out of here. That sounded like water. Is there water in here? Holding my nose, I stepped back into the room and crept over toward the source of the noise. If there were water here, maybe I could wash my hands, I thought. Where is it? My extreme thirst came back full force as well. Clean water was the greatest thing I could possibly find right now. I accidentally kicked over a bucket, spilling its contents onto the ground in front of me. Yeah! Countless flies immediately flew out from the overturned bucket and began swarming all around me. Their buzzing wings sounded right up against my ears, as if they were attacking me. Yeah! Yeah! I let go of my nose and began flailing my arms wildly, attempting in vain to drive them away. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. Ah! As I haphazardly stumbled forward, I found myself splashing in shallow liquid. Mere moments later, my hand came in contact with a wall and brushed against a switch. I heard a faint clicking sound, and then... the lights blinked on, and I got a clear look at the room I was standing in. What is this place? Are those bodies? A large portion of the floor had been dug out into something resembling a pool, which was filled with stagnant, discolored water and dismembered bodies. The bodies were decomposing a lot faster than they naturally would, on account of the wetness. Most of them had swarms of maggots instead of faces. Several bodies had actually washed up on the ground outside the pool as well. Those few that still had limbs looked like they may lose them at any moment. Their torsos were all swollen and black, and everything else was bone white. Why are there so many bodies in one place? The closest body was spurting a sappy mucus from its nose and mouth, and staring at me with an ugly, mean expression. Ah! Ah! The thick fluid coming out of it was reddish-brown in color, and seemed to be a disgusting mixture of blood and dead bugs. Oh, God. What's that sound? Some sort of huge door high along the top of the wall opened up, and I could clearly feel a breeze blowing through the room. It was a trash chute? If I climb up here, maybe I can get back into the school building. What is that? I can hear something. It's getting closer. I was afraid of what might be coming through that hole, so I put some distance between it and myself. Something heavy fell from above and splashed into the pool, spraying my face with rotten, stagnant water. A body! A body! Ah! Ah! The body that had just fallen into the pool of water was wearing a school uniform. As soon as it touched the liquid, it began bubbling and melting into it as if it were a bag of ingredients tossed into a stew pot. One of the poor victim's lungs floated to the surface, giving the whole scene even more of a sick, soup-like appearance. I need to get out of here now. I can't stay in here any longer. I dragged my wet foot on a dry part of the ground for a second or two, then made a dash for the door. As soon as I was back out in the hall, I fell to my knees in shock. I couldn't even move. The smell of death and decay was still sticking to me, and still trying to snake its way into my nose. It was all I could do not to throw up on the spot. I hadn't eaten anything for hours, so I'm not even sure what I would have actually thrown up, but I still felt like I had to, more strongly than ever before. Maybe it would have been best just to let it come out. I'm sure I would have felt better afterward. But I honestly didn't want to see my own vomit right now. Not after all the other disgusting things I'd seen. I'd had enough. Why has all of this happened? At times like this especially, I really longed for my big brother. If only he were here with me. I cried out for him as if in prayer. Big brother, please come save me. Come save me. I can't move. Is somebody there? Is somebody there? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, there wasn't even a sound. But Jesus, I was not expecting bitch tits to appear like that. Okay, Jesus. Whew, got a bit complacent. Alright. Ah! It hurts. There was a little girl here with an arm outstretched, begging for help. I rushed over to her side. What's wrong? Are you alright? She was faintly glowing. Is she a ghost? My stomach really hurts. My chest feels like it's on fire. She seems to be in a lot of pain, but all I can do for her is... Here, I don't see any injuries. Is it painful? It hurts. All I could do for her was offer physical comfort. If I rubbed her back, maybe she'd feel better. Thanks. I'm sorry. This is all I know how to do. It feels a little better now. Does it? I'm so glad to hear that. The girl grimaced again, as if she were experiencing some new pain all of a sudden. You shouldn't push yourself too hard, okay? Okay. So, did you get lost in here too? Uh-huh. I don't know. I just woke up in here. Woke up? And I've been so alone. Oh, so you've been all alone all this time? You've been a real trooper then. I gently brushed my hand against the little girl's face, wiping away her tears. I'd only just met her, but I already felt really sorry for her. She had it a lot worse than I did. So, tell me, what's your name? Sachiko. Sachiko? Your name is Sachiko? Uh-huh. I'm Yuka. Yuka Mochida. Yuka. Big sister Yuka. Big sister? You want me to be your big sister? Heh. Ah, it's just a little weird to hear somebody call me big sister, that's all. But I like it. I took Sachiko's tiny little hand in my own and pulled her to her feet. There we go. You can stand, right? Sachiko's hand was so thin and light compared to my own. Not just light. It almost felt like it was completely weightless. I guess she really is a ghost. Sachiko noticed me staring at her, and I must have had quite a look on my face. This seemed to bother her, so I did my best to force a smile. I'm sure she was worried I'd leave her all by herself again, and I wanted to make sure she knew I was here for her. What's wrong, big sis? Huh? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about something else. And well, guys, I know what I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking about ending this episode right here, before we find out what happens with Yuka and Sachiko. Sachiko Shinozaki. Is she gonna kill Yuka, or are they gonna go around and Yuka escapes? Who knows? That's all in the cliffhanger. So, I'm ending this episode here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this series, because, you know, I'm enjoying it, and I hope that you enjoy it, because otherwise that would suck. But still, I will see you guys in the next piece of shit that I upload. So, for now, stay tuned for more.
Baby, fuck the law.